You just did not do that shit. Ready? I don't know, I think I was talking to myself. I mean, oh my god, I'm nervous. Hey guys, it's Desiree Vanessa. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a model and a casting director, and I recently deactivated my Instagram, and I'm gonna talk about why. Because a bunch of people were messaging me asking me if I deactivated it, why I deactivated it, when I was gonna reactivate it. So I deactivated my Instagram for about a month, and I'm back. Yo, bitch is back. And the reason I deactivated it was because I was just super overwhelmed with just everything going on, even with my personal life, with my career, just a bunch of things. I felt like there was a lot of pressure on me for certain things, and I just reached my breaking point. So I felt like I really needed a social cleanse. There were people I wasn't texting back. I'm sorry guys, I'm back. I was ignoring like a bunch of phone calls, text messages. So I just pretty much used the time I had away from Instagram, away from everything, to just refocus myself, to really take a step back and look at everything I was doing and kind of remember why I was doing it, because it can become overwhelming. I felt like when I had Instagram, I was so wrapped up in just always checking it. I had serious FOMO. Like, I was always checking my phone to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Like, to make sure, like, oh, like, what's going on? You know, like, what's this person doing? Or are there any shoots? Like, is there anybody messaging me? Always checking my phone. So I felt like I was kind of out of touch with reality. So the break did kind of bring me back, and it did, you know, like, I'll be at dinner and actually have a normal conversation with people. I'll actually talk to people, you know, meet new people, have conversations with them, rather than just be on my phone the entire time. Before I deactivated Instagram, I just felt like I was in a super vulnerable state, and just like every little thing people were saying was getting to me. Because it was just a bunch of things building up, and I felt like I couldn't really take it anymore. So it was to the point where I was like, you know what, I just want to like stop everything, do it all over again. And I was like, all right, Desiree, like, you're bugging the fuck out. Like, just relax, just take a break. You know, and when I deactivated, I was still getting work. Like, I was still getting booked for things. And I realized, like, this thought that I have of, like, oh, having to always be on social media. I have to stay, you know, I have to stay relevant. I have to keep posting so people can remember me. It was kind of like, it was all fake. Like, it was all in my head, because I was still getting bookings not being on Instagram, not being on social media at all. Like, people were still writing me, you know, like, reaching out to me. And I also realized how many people actually do care about what I do, you know, and like support me, because even people that I barely had interactions with while I was on social media were reaching out to me like, hey, are you okay? Like, I noticed you deactivated Instagram, you know? And I do appreciate that so much. So to other people, if you guys are going through like social media anxiety, anything, I wouldn't recommend deactivating your account for as long as I did, you know? I just feel like I needed it more than others, because I already am a very emotional person, and it was a lot more going on, and I kind of reached my breaking point. So I did need that break, and I needed to get away from people and, you know, just kind of not check social media so much. But to people, I wouldn't recommend it. I would just say it's okay to take a little break, you know. I do feel better about everything I'm doing. I feel better about myself. I kind of like regained my focus, you know. And I'm ready to work. I feel like I'm back. It just really helped me focus on myself and remember who I am, how much work I put into everything I do, how I got to where I am now, you know. And I feel like I really needed that. And I don't regret doing it.